Just arrived to this kind of little park with this beautiful lake. Look at that. That's the mountains up there. The mountains I just come down from where the temple was. Rode down about half an hour, I guess. This is the lake, and look, they've got these kind of this little beautiful flower garden, these orchids. All these type of orchids that you can get from the shops, but look, these they smell gorgeous, fresh. Such a nice place to take a date on. But also, I feel a nice place for me to meditate. Gonna have a little session in a bit. And what's really nice about sitting somewhere like here to meditate, you hear the sound of the wind. I can hear the sound of the cars on the highway there, the rustling of the leaves, and also, look, I'm going to sit here to meditate. It's a nice bamboo platform, and all I'm going to do is just to sit in a relatively comfortable position, without no backrest. Keep my back as comfortable as it can be, as upright as it can be. Keep my head as upright as it can be. Legs crossed, and then just behold. And meditation, or the practice of meditation, is about just beholding, just to allow things to be, just to witness, just to witness. I think that's a good word to describe. Just to observe, just to behold. And the more you do this, you start noticing that all your senses, they start becoming one. For example, if you look at the sense or observe the sense of the sound, we differentiate different sounds, isn't it? But if you don't concentrate on anything, don't focus on anything, all sound becomes one sound. Likewise with the sensation of feeling. You might feel breeze on your face, or you might feel breeze, you might feel the dampness or the coolness of the ground. But if you keep beholding, eventually you realize that there is only just one sense of touch as well. And that goes with all the senses. And the more you behold, you start realizing that all senses become one sense. It takes time, you know. Some people find it hard just to allow things to happen, just to unfold. But you just have to practice it. We describe it as the monkey mind. So when we converse right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm using the monkey mind, or I'm using ego. I'm using duality. I am I, you is you. That's duality. But if I sit and just meditate, when I say I'm talking about my monkey mind. If I allow the body to sit, remember the body is a temple. You have to differentiate between the vehicle and the one that's driving it. So ego drives body. So now ego says, let's sit down. Let's practice meditation. So a monkey's like, oh, what's this? And then you just sit and just behold. And eventually, monkey will start getting distracted. But then monkey says, oh, let me just keep on beholding. So what we say is, if you want to have something to focus on, maybe watch your breath. I tend to watch my breath because the breath is a constant. It's always there for something for me to behold. But if I'm out here, what I could do, I could just stare yonder and just watch the scenery unfold. Because you can't really see it right now, but out there yonder, the car's going by. And as I'm beholding the horizon, I can see all this scenery just unfolding before me. And if I just watch and don't observe anything, eventually it all becomes one. But that's what you do to practice meditation, you know. You just watch. And the more you do so, the more you start becoming, how would I describe it? When I say you, the thing that you believe yourself to be starts to unravel itself. And when I say you, I mean the thing that you believe yourself to be starts to become more humbled. It starts becoming more aware that it is just within the confines of an imagination. The character is just a character. It's a figment of its own imagination. But the more you do this, all these worries that you have, all these attachments, all these things, you realize that they are things that you created for yourself. And this is the world of duality, isn't it? But I'm talking too much now. I hope you like really maybe discover something new within the words I say. And you know, I'm not the only one. A lot of people talk about this stuff. And we could talk about all we like, but the best thing is just to sit down and just practice. You know, how long will you continue to distract yourself? Because eventually, I promise you, one day in your life, you're gonna have to just to really allow shit to unfold. And what I'm saying is moments where towards the end of death, you know, when you start dying, you start realizing, shit, I need to just let things go. But it's the way I see things. The moment I was born, I'm getting ready to go. So I'm very aware that when I go, I don't take nothing with me. You don't take nothing with you, you know. So I might as well practice now just to to enjoy, to experience what we have right this present moment, and not to be too attached to things, because eventually you must let it go. And when you sit to, or when you practice to meditate, it really helps. And the ultimate thing really is, you know, what I want is, when the moment comes for me to pass over or pass on, for me to really just behold, become aware. Because essentially, if you really look inward, you realize that essentially all you are is just awareness. This thing that you believe yourself to be when you look in a mirror, or this character that you believe yourself to be, is a figment of your own imagination. But wherever you are, and whenever you are, I send you blessings and in good spirit. I'm the avatar known as Tao Chi Kai. Om Meditative. Om.